Hello everybody, my name is Anthony Affert and welcome back to yet another episode of God is a Secret. Now before we get into the actual video, if you have not already, be absolutely certain to hit that subscribe button, not only so you don't miss a single video, but also so we hit that goal of 1 million subscribers within a year. And with all that being said, it is now time to get into the actual video where I'm going to be discussing the fact that every choice matters. That's right, every choice in life matters, because that's what the great Peter Kreeft says. Every choice we make either moves us closer or farther from God. And here's the thing too. If you don't want to do this, if you don't want to make God part of every decision you make, you don't have to. I'm just saying that when you do make God part of every decision you make and you always keep him in mind, your life is that much better. And that's a really important thing that you need to understand about God. The whole reason we're here is to choose God or not. But at the same time, though, God loves us so much that he made a point of giving us free will. He made a point of giving us free will because he wants it to be up to us. And it is up to us whether or not we want to follow him or not. And it's also up to us whether or not we want to follow him all the time or just part of the time. Because I know so many Christians that go to church every week. And again, I'm not judging anybody whatsoever. But I'm just saying, I know a lot of Christians that go to church every week. And that's really where it stops. They worship God for that hour in church. But then they don't really make him a part of their everyday lives. And again, if you want to do that, that's totally up to you. I'm not judging you. If you want to live your life that way, salute to you. I wish you nothing but the best. But at the same time, though, I feel like a big mindset behind that is like, because I honestly used to think like this too. A big mindset behind that, behind just going to church every week and then not really thinking about God during the week is, well, I go to church every week. I'm a pretty good person. I'll go to heaven. And you're right, you probably will go to heaven, because based on everything I've read, in order to go to hell, you have to really, really, really want to go to hell. Like, it's funny too, because I know so many Christians who are like great people, and they'll always say stuff like, oh, I'll go to heaven if I'm lucky. And yes, we are lucky to go to heaven because it's the best gift ever. But at the same time, though, if you want to go to hell, you have to want to go to hell. It's like one of my favorite quotes says, hell is a door locked from the inside. Basically just meaning, again, like I said, if you go to hell, you have to really, really, really want to go to hell. And because the overall point of life is to choose God or not and ultimately go to heaven or hell, yes, if you're a generally good person and go to church every week, overall you'll do the right thing and go to heaven, and that's all that really matters in the end, I suppose. But at the same time, though, it's also so absolutely essential to follow God every step of the way, because the closer and closer you follow God, the better and better your life here on earth is going to be. So with that being said, people like me who are obsessed with following God aren't just trying to go to heaven. I mean, certainly our number one goal and our number one thing we're looking forward to is going to heaven. But at the same time, though, the reason we get so close to God is because we know our lives are going to be better and better the closer we follow him. So with all that being said, every choice and decision we make in life most certainly matters, because again, it's like the great Peter Kreeft said, with every choice we move either closer to or farther from God. Because simply put, following God isn't just about going to heaven. Following God is about going to heaven first, but then also living the best life we can while we're still here on earth. So with all that being said, follow God as closely as possible and make him a part of every little tiny decision you make. Make him a part of every move and every decision you make, because the more you include God, the better and better your life is going to be. So with all that being said, thank you for watching. I love you all. God bless.